Pokémon Legends Z-A. We're gonna see how good or bad Game Freak has been doing with this game, all right? I'm gonna keep the volume off, but it's in theater mode. Wow, Zygarde! I love Zygarde! Remember when Pokemon Z was, I wouldn't say rumored to come out. I think it was more like a fan theory or a fan concept. It was supposed to be back then for the 3DS. Instead of doing that, they decided, no, we're just gonna make Sun and Moon. And then we'll just make Ultra Sun and Moon. But now they're deciding to go with the Pokemon's Legends name, try to bank off of that. So, in the map, as you can see here, this looks terrible. I mean, I'm in theatrical mode, so you could probably, it's much more expanded, but man, it does not look good. This looks like trash. And I don't know if this is going to be on the Switch too, but holy crap, please. Please optimize your textures in your game, dude. They're making them too, like, they're going in the weird direction of making games look more like a handheld than they are a console on the Switch. We're going to need some updates, because sheesh, man. Pokemon Z was originally a planned series of DLC expansions that became too ambitious that Game Freak just gave up on it. Well, oh my, we need to do here. I'm going to put this at a lower speed. I want you to look at these buildings as we go. Oh man, this looks so bad. This is gaming in 2025. Gaming in 2025. Oh, why are we going in the 3DS route and not the console part is what my problem is. Games are looking more like handheld games than they're more looking like console games on the Switch. And it makes, like, this looks awful. God, no, didn't learn from Scarlet and Violet, didn't learn from Sword and Shield. And I'm slowing it down because you can see, like, how the textures move. How undefined they are. Oh my goodness, man. The trees look oh my God, dude. Don't look at those trees. Don't look at, oh my God. 2025, this is what we're looking at, dude. If you would have told someone back in 2013, hey, this is a new 3DS game coming out, they would have believed you. Yeah, I would easily believe this is a 3DS game. Are you kidding me? I played Sun and Moon. It just looks like Sun and Moon. It looks like X and Y. You know, from these images, of course, but we're going to get more into it, okay? I'm not trying to jump the gun. It's just looking at what it is right now. It looks bad. And I want to slow things down so we can actually see the graphic. You can see this at full speed. This looks terrible. I don't know if it's just compression, YouTube's compression, but this looks bad. Oh, this Windows look bad. What is the lighting here? Dude, this does not look good. And we're watching this in theatrical mode, by the way. You know, I could do full screen. What difference does it make? It don't make a difference. All my points are the same. It don't make a difference. All my points are the same. You know, you think shrinking the screen would make the graphics look better. My point is that even at smaller, you could tell these trees look terrible. Oh, let's see. They're better. I think they're better in certain PS2 games. Like, if I started the Force Unleashed right now, and I played it at native, right? And I don't think it's fair to PS2 games because they were made on CRTs for a reason as well. Okay, they may not have, like, the graphical changes that a pixelated game does, but PS2 games were made for CRT TVs, and they look accordingly because of that. You know that the series director, Yunik Masuda, said that Game Freak's designers treat the Switch as a powerful handheld, which, of course, why wouldn't you? Because that's the marketing gimmick of the Switch. I get it, but, like, they shouldn't. Gran Turismo 3 trees. Correct, and I played Gran Turismo 3. The Gran Turismo 3... I love that's a specific one, but yeah, Gran Turismo 3 looked good. Gran Turismo looks good in general for the cars. Obviously, the people and the trees, because I talked about Gran Turismo, what, 6 prologue or 5 prologue? It was 5 prologue. And I was showing off the graphic fidelity of the PS3. How good it looked. Luminos is undergoing a high-tech... Why is this? Are you redlining? What are you... High-tech urban redevelopment plan. Why? Why is this part even your plot? Who cares? Oh, this looks worse. Okay, I just want to point out Smash Ultimate looks better than this game. That game came out, what, 7 years ago? There is looks like the exact scaffoldings from Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think Inkling was a character. That's what it reminds me of. There's a stage like that. Oh, man, they look so bad. Dude, I don't know if it's the compression of YouTube that's causing this, because like I said, I'm in theatrical mode, and even in full screen it looks bad. And I made sure we're on 1080p. We're not even at 60 frames! Make your games at 60 frames. How hard is it? How hard is it? We're doing the Wii U Switch thing again, where we're not... One game's gonna be in 30... This is just like Breath of the Wild. One game's gonna be in 30 FPS, and the next game's gonna be 60. Oh god, it does. See, that's what I'm talking about! This works worse than Smash Ultimate. Ugh! And that looked good on the Switch. I gotta give credit to the Switch being able to make those models at least look optimized, look rounded, dynamic lighting, whatever you want to call it. These games, ugh. These models are bad. They're just copy and paste models, and it's terrible. I'm watching at 30. Here, let's see. You want to watch it at 140? Oh, wait, hold on. You watch it 144p. This will be modern graphics in 2025. You have no idea. This is classic YouTube. This is like 2007 YouTube. This is obviously in 144p. This is meant to be a joke, but I'm going to blow this up to 1080p, and it still looks like a PS2, PS3 era wall. This is trash. Fix your game. This is a horrendous trailer. There's like ghosting on Larvitar? Is that ghosting? Why is there weird patterns on the character model? It's at 30 frames per second. Can we get games at 60, dude? Do you not know what 60 frames looks like? Dude, we're in an era where computers could get like 240 hertz, if not higher. right? Which is 240 frames per second. And they're still making games in the 8th of that frame rate. Do gun to your D. Would you play the new Pokemon game 100%? What? I don't want to play this. I know. I have it in 1080p. We're in theatrical mode. It doesn't look better when I full screen it. I'm telling you, it looks worse in full screen. I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt by shrinking it down, because technically on the Switch 2, even though it's a larger screen, I'm pretty sure this is going to be on the Switch 2. This just looks terrible. I don't know if it was YouTube's compression that caused this. I'm on the official Pokemon YouTube channel. This looks so bad. Oh my God. I think, dude, okay. Someone look up the Pokemon. Oh, you know, I'll do it. Hold on. I'm looking up Pokemon Brilliant Diamond that came out, what, 4 years ago? I think the grass on that looked better. That was like well, to be fair, it's not a fair comparison. This is still, ooh, this looks rough too. This is a remake of a DS game, okay? Look at the grass at the bottom here. We're in 1080p, by the way. Look at the grass at the bottom here. And look at the fidelity of the grass here, which obviously these are two different models. I get that, but this grass's fidelity in terms of being able to keep its structure, not blurring nearly as much, even though it doesn't look that great. It still look clear and crisp, even though this isn't the best screenshot of the game, probably either. But if you go here, it's just terrible. The trees are the worst. Hold on. Okay, you said Gran Turismo 3 trees. We're going to look up Gran Turismo 3 trees. I think this is in native resolution too. Okay, so you ready to get your mind blown? This is a game from like 2004, if not older. I think this would be acceptable in 2014. Not even that. Look at the palm trees. Here, I'll zoom in even more for you guys. Look at the fidelity of these trees, right? It's PS2, okay? Car looks pretty good for PS2, I gotta say. But look at the trees. Obviously, the grass is gonna look terrible because it's a PS2 game, and Gran Turismo focused more on the cars than they did on the textures of everything else, right? You see how the plants on the left side. Look, see that fidelity of that grass? It doesn't look like grass at all. It's just it looks like a flat 2D structure. But we're focusing on the trees, right? Because that's the argument here. That's what the comparison between the two is. The trees here, which are palm trees. I know it's a different kind of tree. Graphic fidelity, when I say the structure in which does it look like the leaves of a palm tree? And does it hold up as leaves as a palm tree as you play the game? Can you tell in a static image? First of all, that should be the first test. As a model, can you tell it what it is supposed to be? A palm tree. Got it. The individual leaves, you could even see them on there. I could zoom in even more if you guys want. Like, we could see that, obviously, the zooming in on a flippin' PS2. You can tell it's a palm tree, right? What is this? What kind of tree? Is this a maple tree? What is this? What kind of tree is this? Sycamore? I don't even know what kind of tree this is. There's no, like, great outstanding feature of this tree to make it different. It's supposed to be the leaves, right? Usually, if you can't see the bark of the tree, the most distinct features, of a tree are the leaves. Not the branches all the time, the leaves. Especially for pine trees, which evergreen, stuff like that. You can tell the way they're structured and the way they are by their bristles or whatever, because it's different for a pine tree. But my point is, I cannot tell what tree this is supposed to be. What is the fidelity of this tree? What is this supposed to represent in terms of a tree? Like, Starry Night has better fidelity than the image quality of the people in the back here. Can you see my cursor? This is what I'm pointing at. You're looking like one of those impressionist paintings. Like, what? Game looks like 2011, but the one part that wasn't peak. What is the worst? Dark Souls 1. That was probably the worst looking game of 2011. One of the worst. It looks, oh my gosh. Hold on a second. I just noticed, I didn't even care to notice it because it looks so trash. The tree is swaying. Okay, hold on. You can see that the tree is swaying back and forth, and oh man, what? The tree before was swaying too. By the way, these are the 3 Pokemon you're choosing from. These are the 3 Pokemon you're choosing for in this game. I am not joking. It's Totodile, Tepig, and Chikorita. Are you out of your mind? One of the most unpopular Pokemon in Tepig as your firefighting starter? Insane. And Fernape's a better choice. Blaziken! I'd rather have the chicken than the pig. I'd rather have the monkey than the pig. Why would you pick 2 Pokemon of the same generation? Are you out of your mind? And none of these represent Pokemon Z in terms of Zygarde, which is a Gen 6 Pokemon. Are you out of your mind? This game doesn't have, I don't think, any new Pokemon as of right now. Also, being able to only choose 3 starter Pokemon in 2025 is too cliche now. Especially if you're not going to introduce new Pokemon. You should have just let us choose any starter. I want a 75% speed. Oh, it's so bad. Why Chikorita? Why Tepig? He looks bad. Oh, what is the lighting on that? What is the lighting on Tepig, dude? Oh, I didn't notice it even on Chikorita, to be fair. And now that I'm looking at it, why is it all white? Bro, what is ambient occlusion? Why is it so bright on them, but then My problem is, you see how bright it is on Chikorita, but nothing in the back. Oh, those flowers. I'm suffering, dude. I'm not even gonna play the game. I'm suffering just looking at it, because this is what I gotta deal with for the rest of my life. It's not even just for nostalgia. I like Pokemon for its gimmicks and concepts. I genuinely do. But the problem is getting to a point where we just forgot what Pokemon was meant to be. Keep revamping the old stuff, bringing like some of the Tepic. Are you for real? Also, mono water, mono grass. Unless they might change the typings in this game. We'll see. Okay, there might be new Mega Evolutions, but man, that lighting looks like trash. They're way too bright. Way too bright. Look at that. He looks like he's living like Larry, where he's got the flipping lotion on the top of his nose. Animated lotion nose. All these bushes look like trash. Its face is getting washed out from the harsh contrast. Exactly. The contrast is way too high. Whatever your lighting is obviously it's coming from the top right. Turn that down, at least on the models. The ground looks fine, even though it looks like crap. Turn it down on the models. You're making them look like they're burning alive, or they're made of a mirror. You're just using mirror move on the sun. Why Toro got a mile wide stare? He doesn't want to be in this game. Also, notice how the eyes are 2D and not 3D models? This is blown up a lot. Bear with me. This model is from Pokémon Go, based on the URL, based on what it was showing on that wiki. In this game of Pokémon Legends Z-A, Z-A, that's the model. This is a mobile game. This is a mobile game made a decade ago. No, longer than that. Pokemon Go is like, what, 2014? All right, these are your characters. I don't even know what to say. I just don't care. I don't know. Like, the male, female is just switch. Swap, put eyelashes, put some dots underneath. Don't even change the head model. Amazing. Amazing. When you arrive at Lewis, you meet a new friend and ally, which changes based on what character gender you are. They at least ditched how the humans looked in Scarlet Violet. Yeah, they don't look great, though. I'll tell you that for sure. God, I don't care about either of these. They look like twins. Why don't they just say they're twins instead of just saying they're a different character entirely? Come on, man. We already done twins in Pokemon since Gen 3. Come on. Days of Tate and Liz, which is the 7th gym leader, psychic type. And I'm pretty sure that the humans look very similar to Sword and Shield. Yeah. Oh my. And the dude's a giant. The Eternal Flower. This is the dude from the previous game. Or not this is the guy from, is that the guy who holds up the Floette? Is that him? Is that who that's supposed to be? The meme where he's holding up the Floette? That's him? Just make the game look better. Those textures on those rocks look so bad. Oh, it's a 2D texture too. I'm pretty sure it looks so bad. That's my beef. How do you make a 2D texture look like it's straight out of the PS2? I feel like Spyro had better graphic fidelity with its art style than this. Crash 2 maybe? 3? I forgot how tall he is. We all did. Yeah, that's it's been 3,000 years guy. There you go. It's the guy from the 3,000 year war. Why do it look like Grandpa that says, "Back in it?" Because he is. It's literally that guy, whatever gimmick they gave him in X and Y. I can't remember because Vettel was like the Pokemon of Destruction or whatever. I don't care. No, we'll just wait till the Switch 2's announced, then we'll announce this game. We got that GTA radar. Wild Zone 1 in the city, by the way. Not a road to the city, but in the city. So you just play it like Legends Arceus or Pokemon Go if you want to see it. Yeah, call it that. Look at this. And so, oh God. It looks like Mario 64 textures. It looks so bad. It's a 2D render. Flip, you could have put a PNG on top of those bricks and look better. You could put a TF2 spray, stretched it out over this entire brick canvas that is at the bottom here, and it would look better. Also with the grates. Copy-pasted grates, by the way. Why would you need that many grates? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? How bad is your plumbing that you need a grate every flipping foot? Do you not understand how grates work? Dude, I'm losing it. I can't believe I'm feeling this way about Pokemon of all things. Dude, everyone loves Spoopa. Yeah, Spoopa. Love the cream puff. Give a flip about Pavilion and Spoopa. I don't give a flip about all your different colors, Pavilion. You suck. You're not fun to use. You're just a setup for freaking sleep powder. Shut up. Expunge yourself from the Pokédex now. Yellow paint? I just noticed there's yellow paint on the ladder. Are you out of your mind? Gamers are too dumb to play and developers are too dumb to make games anymore. Spupa? Don't you know Spupa? Fletchling, Chikorita, Bunnery, Swablu, Swirlflux, Swirlpix, Little Who? Yellow paint, invisible wall. Dude, they had to make the excuse there was urban development program so they can make green laser walls as your flipping limitation. Are you out of your mind? You don't need 50 billion grates. You don't know how plumbing works. Oh, and you play this game like Arceus, and I hated Arceus because you hey, battle the Bidoof 20 times. Catch it 20 times. Isn't that fun? Remember in original Pokemon where you want to catch something 20 times? Not me. Nope. Good one, though. This is how you play now. Look. Look. Wow, you can move around. You want to play Pokemon like Kingdom Hearts? You can move around now. guess is cool. I don't know. We have an incognito meter? Ubisoft! All right, these are megas, right? Brought maybe one good gimmick back. After how many generations? Oh, no. Actually, they didn't bring it. I wouldn't say they brought it back. This is in Gen 6. So it's not brought back. It's specifically for this game in which it was around for. Yeah, we know what Megastones are. We played X and Y. Oh, no, they need to remind us because they removed it for 10 years. Wow, I love moving around. And then you just show us footage of just standing still cooking Pokemon. You're so over-leveled, dude! You have a 52 Mega Charizard fighting a level 39 Pidgeot that's not even Mega. What's the point of moving around if I'm standing still to just do attacks anyways? That negates the whole point. I'm just pointing that out. If you want to make things like Kingdom Hearts, you have to be the attacker, right? You can't just say, throw Pokemon, but I'll just run around, and maybe the Pokemon might dodge. Like, I get it that you're trying to make it like legit Pokemon in the anime, where you can move around, stuff like that. But most attacks, you're just going to be doing stationary, which negates the whole point. Ah, this game looks terrible. What is that, Legend of Zelda? Legend of Zelda? What are the triangles? The triangles! Legend of Zelda, dude! He's in Pokemon! That's the city, by the way. That's the map of the city. Oh, it just looks terrible. This game looks so bad. This has 6.8 dislikes, by the way, as it should. It should have more dislikes than likes. Nintendo fans, Pokemon fans, wake the hell up, please. Please, I'm begging you, man. How many streamers gonna tell you this doesn't look good? Oh, it's not for me. Shut up, idiot. Quit having crab bucket mentality where you're just tearing people down with you. We need to have, what is it? High tides raises all boats, right? That's the old saying. I said it incorrectly. Probably not the best. High tide raises all boats. We need to criticize everything to the point that we gotta tell them, hey, we need the basic bare minimum now. We can't even get the minimum now. We're not asking for much. We're asking what you gave us before, and now you're removing it. That's the problem, actually. You gave us this game, which looked like this, and this, and now you give us this new game that doesn't have any of those. This is what the entire game's probably going to be based around, is this. This is the main hub city. Too large. Too much stuff in it that does nothing for no one. Look at how many cafes do we need? Oh, we're making it like a real city to do nothing in. It's funny, in Scarlet and Violet, you couldn't even go in like half the buildings. They're not... Whatever, man. There you go. Thanks, Reddit. Look, it's a Zygarde cell. Remember collecting all billion of those and... Wait, that was in Sun and Moon, wasn't it? Dude, this is coming out. Are you... Oh, the Nintendo... It's not coming on the Switch, too? Screenshots of game footage are from a product in development. We know. We know it's in development. We know it looks bad. Your logo is more optimized than a single screenshot of your game. Oh, what? But was Rotom Phone even from Gen 6? God, most nothing game ever. Nothing game. Most, like, squash between a weird tribal Hawaii type game and Gen 5, which is like arguably probably the most controversial because they actually started taking things seriously for once. It's called Pokemon X and Y because of all the dimensions features.